What's happening, guys? Welcome in. This is the first lesson on my new channel, new format, new setting. Let's get started. So for the next 6 weeks, just while I get my feet sorted and I set my room up and I get all my gear, I'm going to be redoing 6 of the previous lessons I did on the old channel. Now these 6 lessons were the ones that I got the most positive feedback from. Even though they didn't get the most views, they're the ones that everyone said, oh, I really love that series, or this is the most helpful lesson you put out, etc, etc. So I thought it would be a great way to kick off. On that, I've got loads of ideas, like loads of ideas. I have a whole book. It says notes, it says YouTube ideas. I'm just starting to fill it up from lessons and ideas and little things I get. So hopefully this channel will be less strict from the previous one where it was just lessons. This will be lessons and tips and me doing some talking stuff, me doing some performances and just generally things, just letting you into my own little world and the way that I think about drumming. So today we're going to deal with a 6-stroke roll and we're going to be talking about inversions. Now, just like before, there's all those PDFs, so grab them in the description below. Let's go to the studio. We'll see this video from before. I'll see you back here. So one thing I want to do today is to invert this 6-stroke roll. Now, what does inversions mean? Well, inversions mean that we're going to start the sticking 1 note later each time. Now, if it's a 6-note sticking, like the 6-stroke roll, there's going to be 6 inversions. If it's a 4-note sticking, like a paradiddle, there's going to be 4. So in every single thing I learn and sort of try to go deep with, I always invert. It's the way I found that I can create new shapes from existing ideas. So if we flip a 6-stroke roll and we do 3 inversions or 4 inversions, we end up where the accents are in the middle. So instead of 1 triplet, 2 triplet, we get 1 triplet, 2 triplet, or 1 triplet and triplet, depends how you're counting it. So here's a normal 6-stroke roll. I'll do that for 1 bar, and then I'll do the inversion. Now, instead of having these accents that always go ba 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 ba, we get a more upbeat figure. Da 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 da. 1, 2 da ga da ga da ga. So your same orchestration can sound totally different with a slight change in the inversions. Let's try a 6-stroke roll, and I'll do the standard orchestration. Accent on the floor tom, accent on the left hand, and do 1 bar of each. Now what I'll do is we'll crack it up a little bit and I'll maybe play around with the orchestration a little bit. I'll do a 1 bar groove and then 1 bar fill with that 2nd inversion, and you can see how the same rudiment that a lot of other people play and make a lot of chops, you can invert and create something new. So I hope you dug that lesson, which I'm sure you did. If you found it useful, leave a comment below. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and please hit subscribe, so it'll be super, super helpful. I'll see you next week.